this seems like a pretty good matchup here for the Ryze side, but Uzi was already able to take down Bjergsen with the Kalista in game number 1 and able to grind it out till he got a bunch of lifesteal and just control around that mid lane.
I want to see if Bjergsen ends up using the Ryze ultimate to make this happen, because Bjergsen has been part of some of the most iconic Ryze ultimate moments in the North American LCS, and I want to see if he can add another notch to his belt with the All-Stars.
Would you rather have him pull something crazy with Ryze ulting minions and having some weird like double minion wave strategy, pushing in and getting a turret kill or something like that, or would you rather have him go for a kill like we saw with the Tom Kench earlier?
I want that one.
Yeah,
that one has champions killing champions. The first one only has champions killing minions.
That was actually my favorite 1v1 of the entire tournament. The phase rush Tom Kench running halfway across the lane back after he had gotten his ultimate off to get the munch down. Here we go, though. Let's take a look if Uzi's going to be able to control the wave early. He's got the presence in the brush already established.
Yep, he's controlling the side areas. He's got his Howling Abyss strategies on lock, but now we'll have to see if he can manage to defend his title, secure his crown for the 2nd year in a row, or if Bjergsen will manage to snatch it back at the last moment. Bjergsen just hanging out right now. Not wanting to go fight the Kalista mano a mano at level 1. Ryze doesn't have multiple spells to work with at this point. Only has the Overload right now, so not really going to worry about it. Just wants to hang back, not risk the health bar early.
Remember that Uzi runs press the attack here on the Kalista, so you have to really respect the chase down.
Yep.
Once he stacks it up, gets that 3 proc, makes you exposed to extra damage. Well, I guess it doesn't even have to stack it up there. It gets some nice harassment onto Bjergsen, who was just walking too close.
Just a freebie there. Bjergsen will try to farm up as good as he can. He is down in levels right now, so he doesn't want anything to do with going up towards Uzi for a fight. Uzi also having that Ignite. Worth noting that he did not change summoner spells at the end this time like we saw in game number 1. So full offense here on the summoner spells. Bjergsen with Exhaust and Barrier, he'll be having a little bit more defensive capability for himself. Let's see how well he does farming up underneath this turret. It's going to be a bit difficult, I think.
Yeah, let's see. So none of the rain minions right now would die to one shot except this one on the very top. Cannon minion goes without him collecting any gold. So do the melee minions. But he's
no, a turret shot onto Uzi.
Have to worry about the rend.
Very unlucky there. Bjergsen backing himself up. He actually gets the better of that trade thanks to the turret. He has an extra potion as well. Remember, starting off Dorian's Ring versus Dorian's Blade, you have 1 extra pot.
Yeah, and Uzi with a dominating CS lead here, absolutely crushing it. So Bjergsen already in the position where he's going to have to look for a spot in the game to try and get the 1v1 kill. Because Uzi, once again, on the AD carry, he's getting the minion wave control. He has a bunch of lifesteal.
The tables have turned this time, Kobe. Exhaust comes down. Uzi looking to continue this fight. Nope. Just ran.
That's that disengage I was talking about the Ryze can pull off. When you Rune Prison, you proc your passive, you get your own shield and a little bit of speed to walk away. It actually baits out a summoner spell advantage here. So Bjergsen may want to reset and then look for the all-in, or sustain off of the biscuit that has been delivered to him.
Well, he's definitely not playing for the farm victory. 14 to 34. It's just, I mean, we're only 3 minutes into the game, but it's practically a non-viable win condition at this point, unless he can just start zoning Uzi completely away from participating in the game. Low enough HP, he'll have to get back, so let's see what he does come back with. See if he does decide to go for some sort of an all-in. Uzi taking his health back is going to make things worse.
Yeah, there's so much of an advantage to controlling the early waves. Not only can the enemy not fight you in the minions because they'll take extra minion damage, but you get access to these rooms that are going to give you all your mana and health back. So Uzi is able to get off his recall, buys... Never mind, changes his...
Ooh, okay, dagger. Hanging out, waiting for money, waiting for some more money. Okay, long.
Uzi's got plenty of money, dude.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Ready to go. Pointing the spear straight towards Bjergsen. This one's for you.
He's calling his shot on his way back down. He sees the back-to-back championship in his sights right now. 42 CS to his name. And level 6 acquired.
Level 6 acquired, which means 3rd point in Rin.
Yes. That really important power spike.
3-0-3-0. The skill allocation if you're playing Kalista on a 1 versus 1. Not much use in allocating your Ghost or your ulti, considering you don't have a buddy to use them with. So Bjergsen coming back now. 2nd Dorian's Ring, Ruby Crystal, Fairy Charm. Bjergsen wants to do here. Likely going for that all-in against Uzi.
Prepping him with a little, prepping him with a little poke. Uzi does have plenty of life steal, as we mentioned, now with an extra Doran's blade worth of it. And once again, focus on the minions. Get them pushing in his side.
Once again, focus on the minions. Also, damage coming down onto Uzi here as I take a look at the inventories and see a very similar situation to what we saw in the past with potions. 1 for Uzi, 4 for Bjergsen. So Bjergsen's fine taking some more of these trades. Even if he loses out on them initially, he will heal up, will be in a better spot at the end of the day, but not if he keeps eating those pierces. Root down. Ooh.
That minion blocked a lot.
Yeah, that minion, that's a hero minion right there. Uzi needs to make sure he's giving that minion a pat on the back at the end of this one.
You can't prep them at all right there.
Nope.
That's what we talked about. The minions, if they've taken any damage like that, are just going to get one shot by the turret. So, once again, going to have a lot of room to work with here for Uzi. Life stealing off the minion wave, and Bjergsen is moving in!
Almost has his summoner spell back up now as well. Bjergsen going to be taken low, goes for the exhaust. Shield also proc, looking to maybe find some more. Taking Uzi very, very low. Pierce blocked by the cannon minion. Bjergsen looking for a little more damage, not quite able to find it.
Okay, this is the last health potion for Bjergsen to drink. Uzi's on a little bit low mana, but he should have enough for another rend onto Bjergsen if they get into a skirmish.
Barrier up for Bjergsen, exhaust nearly back up for Uzi. Bjergsen wanted to go for something here, able to find the root, looking for the overpower, not quite connecting. Likely would have gotten the kill from that.
Incredibly close right there. But that is going to be a reset from Uzi. Goes back to purchase, and Bjergsen doesn't have many options except looking for a minion swapperoo here.
Throw him under the turret.
Is that the ult
Get him
you're
in
looking
there.
for?
If you're no, that's not quite it, but at least he found some way to use it. If you're trying to shove the wave up, why not just teleport the wave under the turret?
I mean, you get a couple extra seconds there, right? Because he moved the minions around, so the turret started killing them quicker before Uzi was quite back. It's a small thing, but definitely there.
I like the Hex Drinker pickup from Uzi here. It's going to give him a lot of extra health against Bjergsen's burst. He knows that he wins this game automatically if it goes to farm. 78 to 53, not even close. Bjergsen has to go for an all-in very soon, and as long as Uzi has the Hex Drinker, it's very difficult for Bjerg to do that properly. Uzi going back for one last shop now, picking up plenty of potions to make sure Bjergsen doesn't manage to out-sustain him.
Uzi's got all the luxuries now. Picking up his fur coat so he can have a nice, easy victory here. Because Bjergsen, he's starting to sweat. As you said, the CS numbers not looking too pretty for him.
Yeah, Bjergsen trying his hardest to keep Uzi away from this wave. He doesn't want to have any of his spells blocked up by these damn minions again. He just wants to get in Uzi's face and apply that signature Ryze damage. Don't know if he'll be able to do it, though. Time is running out. 80 CS for the LPL representative. North America's...
Bjergsen's got to be careful here.
Ooh. Okay, Bjergsen going a little bit underneath the turret there. I was going to say North America's favorite only at 71, so still down 10 CS compared to his opponent, and it's going to be even more.
Yeah.
Even the announcer agrees. Blue team is nearly out of minions. Bjergsen is nearly out of time. It's time to go. Do or die.
He's just got to force him into skirmishes here, and hopefully for him, Uzi would take the fight and not focus on any sort of CS.
Bjergsen wants to look for even more, but he's not able to find the damage. And remember, you still got a Hex Drinker to burst through. Uzi's at 90. Bjergsen at 75. Continuing to try to apply the pressure, but Bjergsen's going to be taken low. It's still such a difficult fight for Bjerg to even attempt to go for. Going to get his shield on that one, continuing to farm it up. 82 for Bjerg, 93 for Uzi. We're at the point now where Bjergsen is likely going to be taken down underneath the turret. Ladies and gentlemen, your back-to-back 1 versus 1 champion, Uzi.
What a magnificent laner